Malaysia, a blessed land, rich in primary resources and commodities. A land covered with thousands of acres of high-value plantations, especially palm oil and rubber. As much as the plantation sector has contributed immensely to the growth of the nation, so has the rapidly growing industrial and manufacturing sector, which now accounts for more than 50% of the GDP. As a vibrant and progressive nation, with a liberal land policy and conducive business environment, Malaysia has spawned numerous profitable enterprises, some of which have grown into multinational conglomerates. Amongst this stands an unpretentious organization that has become what is perhaps one of the most successful cooperatives in the region, the National Land Finance Cooperative Society Limited, or NLFCS, a cooperative society that, like the nation, was born out of the plantation sector and now moving rapidly into the information age.
Rubber, a natural commodity, is widely grown all over the world. In the early 1950s, Malaya, as it was then called, was a leading producer and exporter of rubber. As the worldwide demand for rubber increased, more and more rubber planting was carried out. These rubber plantations, or estates as they were called, were very much owned by large foreign companies. But the huge labor force that contributed to the success of the rubber industry was from Malaysia. 31st August 1957, Malaya got her independence from the British. The victorious shouts of Merdeka were thunderous. There was hope for all its people. Amidst all this, many large foreign companies in the country decided to dispose of their businesses. At that time, most of these foreign companies were involved in the rubber industry. In the rush of events, many of these foreigners sold off their large estates to speculators, who in turn fragmented the estates into small holdings and resold them in small lots for larger profits. The fragmentation of these estates saw thousands of estate workers out of work. The consequences of fragmentation were disastrous. Standards of living deteriorated and many suffered severe hardship. Fragmentation was like a disease. Someone had to stop it and save the livelihood of thousands of workers throughout the country. It was at this time that a group of concerned citizens got together and decided to set up a cooperative society with the sole purpose of preventing fragmentation of estates and saving the workers' livelihood. Thus, in the year 1960, the National Land Finance Cooperative Society was formed to care for the people. The National Land Finance Cooperative Society, or the NLFCS, held its first formal meeting on 14th of May 1960 at the Cooperative College in Petaling Jaya. 15 members were elected to serve the cooperative as directors of the board. The convener, the late Tun V.T. Sambantan, was invited to be the first president of the National Land Finance Cooperative Society. In their efforts to prevent fragmentation, they toured the country tirelessly to persuade estate workers to contribute 10 ringgit every month towards a 100 ringgit share. Thousands of workers responded. The NLFCS, with a membership of about 15,000 in 1961, acquired its first rubber estate, the Bukit Sidim Estate in Kulim Kedah. The move to purchase Bukit Sidim Estate was historical and was welcomed by the government. It paved the way for people to share and benefit collectively. Yang Teramat Mulia Tunku Abdul Rahman, the first Prime Minister of Malaysia, officially declared open the first estate of the National Land Finance Cooperative Society.
Today, from its original vision of being a plantation-based cooperative, NLFCS has emerged as a strong corporate player involved in such diverse business as property development, trading, manufacturing, investments, healthcare, travel, plantation management services. The property development activities of the group whose flagship development is the 525-acre self-contained township of Banda Rinching near Mantin in Selangor. Other developments include the trading arm, Nalfin Trading Sendirian Berhad, is mainly involved in the supply of building materials. NLFCS made bold yet calculative moves into the manufacturing sector by investing substantially in Premium Nutrients Berhad, a company listed in the second board of the Kuala Lumpur Stock Exchange. Premium Nutrients is the only fully integrated and dedicated vegetable oil refinery in the world. 95% of its products are exported to more than 50 countries worldwide. NLFCS also provides quality healthcare through the renowned Apollo Medical Centers in Taipei and in Taman Tun Dr. Ismail in Kuala Lumpur, both of which are managed by Nalfin Healthcare Sendirian Berhad. Also in the fold of the group is the award-winning travel agency Mumtaj Travels Sendirian Berhad. Despite business and profits for its members being the prime focus of the group, meeting its social obligations, as enshrined by the late Tun V.T. Samanthan, still remains the primary objective of the society. Today, members and their dependents enjoy a host of benefits unprecedented in the history of the cooperative movement in Malaysia. These include medical benefits such as financial assistance for heart surgery between 500 ringgit to 5,000 ringgit, financial assistance of 5,000 ringgit for kidney surgery, monthly subsidy of 100 ringgit for kidney dialysis, financial assistance for eye surgery of up to 1,000 ringgit, 1,000 ringgit assistance for cancer treatment, assistance of up to 1,000 ringgit for hospitalization due to accidents. As a cooperative society, the management of the organization is largely decided by the members. Elections are held to send delegates to the cooperative's annual general meeting. The elected delegates will then decide on the board members through a democratically elective process. The cooperative society is managed prudently. The board of directors meets regularly to review and implement its strategic plans in line with the society's objectives. Regular meetings of the board and the 4 subcommittees monitor the performance of the society and also ensure a proper internal control system of the operations. As one of the best managed cooperative societies in the country, NLFCS has, in the course of its operations, won numerous accolades and awards, both nationally and internationally. The society won the awards of Best Cooperative Society in the Federal Territory of Kuala Lumpur and also the Special Award for Business Activity by the Ministry of Entrepreneur and Cooperative Development.
While the welfare and living conditions of the members are being improved, their spiritual, cultural and literary needs are not neglected. Many schools and temples are under the care of the NLFCS. Annually, a literary competition on essays and poems are held, with cash prizes being awarded to the winners. Society members are also in touch with national policies and other social issues through the in-house publication magazine.
As a society that cares, NLFCS has successfully allocated a substantial amount of funds in helping those who are in need. To date, the society has disbursed 4 million ringgit in scholarships, more than 600,000 ringgit in incentives for students' excellent performance, more than 13 million ringgit in housing loans, 16 million ringgit in senior members' assistance, and many more millions in helping the handicapped and the less fortunate. The future augurs well for the society. The vibrant economies of the region offer tremendous opportunities for the society to invest in a host of businesses and industries, not only in Malaysia but also in ASEAN and Asia. In the process, the society will continue to use new technologies and drive the society into the new millennium as a force to be reckoned with in the Malaysian cooperative sector.
NLFCS, a society that cares. The members and delegates of the NLFCS take this opportunity to pay tribute to the pioneers of the society.
Tun V.T. Sambandhan, Tan Sri Manikavasagam, Thiru R. Govindasamy, Thiru S.T. Lingam, Thiru V.J. Balasundaram, Tan Sri Dattu K.R. Somasundaram, Thiru S. Annamalai, Thiru K.K. Sami, Thopuan Uma Sundari Sambandhan, Thiru V. Meenakshi Sundaram, Thiru M.K. Muthuswamy.